Hey y'all, welcome to the Crafty Cove. My name's Missy. Here we're all about farmhouse decor on a Dollar Tree budget. So I hope you enjoy today's video. Today I am a part of the Here's Your Crown Challenge, Women Supporting Women, and we're going to talk about that in just a little while. But for now, let's get on to it. DIY number 1. So for this first DIY, you're going to need 6 of these wood carrot cutouts that you get from the Dollar Tree. I think you get 8 in a pack. And the first thing we're going to do is paint all of the tops of the carrots with this Scallion Waverly chalk paint. I just use one good coat, and again, I'm just doing the tops to make it look like the greenery on the carrots. I'm not going to sit here and make y'all watch me paint each and every one of those, but we do all 6 of these. I'm only worrying about the front. You could do the back if you want, but I really wasn't worried about it. Next, I'm taking some white paint orange paint from the Dollar Tree, and on the orange I had to use 2 coats because it was very watery. And I'm painting 2 of the carrots orange, 2 of the carrots yellow, and 2 of the carrots white. Here we are on our last carrot, painting it white. Again, 2 of each of the colors, orange, yellow, and white. Next, I'm taking 2 jumbo popsicle sticks, and I'm going to stain those with some brown paint and a baby wipe. And you just basically rub the paint on and rub the paint off. I do the fronts, the backs, and all along the edges. Now we're going to take our 6 carrots, and we are going to wrap 3 layers of this jute twine around it. I just put a little hot glue on the back and wrap it around 3 times, and another little dab of hot glue to secure it. I do that to all 6 of the carrots. And I guess I'm going to show me doing it to a couple of them. Sorry, y'all. So after we get that finished, now we are going to take some decals that we've made on my Cricut, and I'm going to start putting them on the carrots. I am spelling out the word spring. So I just printed that or cut those out, and I'm putting 1 letter on each carrot. I believe I go yellow, orange, white, or it may be yellow, white, orange. I'm not really sure. We'll see here in just a second how I do it. But I know the first one is yellow, and that's where our S goes, of course. Okay, yes, yellow, white, orange is the way I do it. But y'all can use different colors, any kind of pattern that you want. You know, make this your own. That's what crafting's all about. So after we get all those on there, we're going to scoot those to the side, glue our 2 popsicle sticks together. I'm making kind of like just a leaner. I'm just going to lean this against the wall for decor. And I'm going to start just making a little tower of our carrots, gluing them together to spell out the word spring. I just kind of glue a few on, and then while the hot glue is still a little warm, I can maneuver it to make sure that they are good and straight so that I have a straight word instead of it all wonky all over the place. And y'all, that glue, oh, I had glue strings everywhere. I don't know what the deal was, but don't worry, I do clean them all up, I promise. So after we get that finished, we are just going to take our little tower of carrots, glue it right to our popsicle sticks, and that's it. You could always put this somewhere like in a pot or something like that if you wanted to, but I liked it just to lean up against my wall. I think it's super, super cute, and I am so ready for spring. So again, today is part of the Here's Your Crown Women Supporting Women Challenge put on by Connie's Creative Creation, and her guest host this month is my very good friend Amanda from 6 Kids and a Glue Gun. The premise of this challenge is to uplift and support other women, and one of the things we need to do is go and find a project that we loved, that we wanted to recreate, and make sure that we shout out that woman who did it originally. So that's what I'm going to do today, and that is what my next project is going to be about. There will be a playlist listed in my description box along with Connie and Amanda. Please go check out their channels and the playlist. I love this. I want to be there to support people always. So now here we are going on to DIY number 2, and the person that I am supporting today, the woman I'm supporting, is Savannah from Savvy Crafts with Savannah. Savannah did a little carrot last year made out of a heart, and I absolutely fell in love with it, so I'm going to do this It's not as good as hers, but I loved it, so we are going to try it. So there's the little carrot. We're just going to get started. I will also have Savannah's channel linked in the comments. Or I'm sorry, in the description box. So I'm going to take 2 of these wooden heart decors. We're going to cut off the twine and the tag, paint these with some more of that orange paint. This is from the Dollar Tree and it's really watery. So on this first one, I did 3 good coats. But then on this second one, I only did 1. I wanted one of them just to be a little lighter color. I do paint the fronts, the backs, and all around it. I'm going to show you here in a second. Here's the 2 together. It's really not a huge difference between the one with 3 coats and the one with 1, but you know, I tried. So after we get that finished, we are going to take some just some brown paint and a little stencil brush from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to go all the way around our heart and do a little bit of distressing. To me, this looks like dirt on the carrot. I go a little heavy on the bottom, like on the point there, and then I also distress in the middle and all around the edges. Now we're going to take some just different greenery that I got from the Dollar Tree. I just cut it up, and this is another one of those things, do it to your taste, however you like it. I just kind of played around with it, just put all kinds of different greenery on here, and I'm basically just gluing it to the top of the heart there, and this is becoming my carrot stalks. Again, I loved this project when I saw Savannah do it, and this is the perfect time of year to do it, so I thought, let's go for it. So thank you very much, Savannah, for the inspiration. This is one of my, and it's so super simple, but it is one of my most favorite projects. I just love how it turns out, and so I appreciate Savannah for all of the inspiration that she gives. Next, we are going to take some twine, and we're going to put a little dab of hot glue on the back of the heart and start wrapping our twine. I probably do it 5 or 6 times around our greenery there, and this just helps to hold that greenery on also. Next, we do this to both carrots, both hearts. We put the greenery on and the twine on both of these hearts. Now I'm taking some raffia, just wrapping it up on each other, on itself, cinching it in the middle and tying it with some more of that jute string, and we are just going to glue that right on the front there, and that kind of covers where your stems are. I should have went up a little higher with my stems, but honestly I wasn't worried about it because once I get this raffia bow on there, I think it looks fine. I did white for one of the carrots and black for the other, and here's the finished project. Again, thank you, Savannah, for the inspiration. I absolutely love these. Y'all, don't forget that you can also find me on Instagram, craftycove_DIY. There I go a little deeper into my projects and a little bit more into my personal life. I would love to have y'all come and visit me over there. Make sure if you do, you stop by and say hi. Okay, y'all, DIY number 3. I have seen these all over the Dollar Tree sites on Facebook, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to try my hand at one. It's not the best in the world, but I think it's super cute. So I'm getting one of these white stuffed bunnies from the Dollar Tree and some of this buffalo check fabric also from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to kind of make an apron, not sewing anything. Y'all, I cannot sew. I would have flunked out of sewing if my mom hadn't have helped me when we had to take home ec classes. So I'm just cutting kind of a rectangle out of my buffalo check material, and instead of sewing it, we are going to just hot glue it together. And this I'm not going to have any worries with. It's just going to sit up on a shelf during the Easter season or in my hutch, so I know it won't be played with or anything like that. So I'm going all around the edges and gluing just a little bit down, just because I don't want to have that rough edge of the material, because if you do, this stuff frays a lot. So this way I just have a smooth edge. So again, all 4 sides are getting this done to it. And again, we're just making a little apron, nothing difficult at all. Then I'm going to take another strip and cut it down, and we're going to fold it long ways on each other, and I'm going to glue that together. Now when you do that, I'm gluing all 3 edges, because there is a crease along the other side. Then with the rough edge, we're going to do the same thing. Fold it over and glue it to the other part. And that way, again, we don't have that rough edge. We don't have a lot of fraying. After that, we're taking the longer piece and just gluing it to the rectangle piece. And then we're going to cut that longer piece right in the middle there. Now we're just going to fit it onto our little bunny, and it didn't go all the way around. This bunny's a little bigger than what I thought she was. So I just go ahead and glue down the material and then glue down our little stripes. Or, hey, what would you call those? I don't know. The top part of the apron. Now I'm just making a really simple little bow, making a ring in the middle, and then just folding the ribbon over on itself, scrunching it together, and tying it with some more jute. And then, because y'all, I'm from the South, and little girls wear big bows in their hair in the South. Then I just make a little bundle of flowers, stick it in her hand, stick her bow on, and there she is. I think it's so super cute. Okay, DIY number 4 and our final DIY. I'm taking 4 of these Easter egg wood cutout pieces. They're the thicker pieces. Taking all of the stickers off of them. Then we're going to take some silver lining chalk paint from Waverly and paint all 4 of these entire eggs with one good coat. I paint this all around the edges, the fronts, and the backs. And again, I only worry about one coat on all of these. Next, I guess I'm showing you me painting still. Next, we're going to take 2 of these bigger sized Easter eggs from the Dollar Tree. They're the glittery ones, and I'm sticking a skewer through 2 of them. Now, once we get that done, we're going to cut off that top piece of the skewer. We're going to separate them just a little bit and put some hot glue in there just for some extra hold. The skewer is just to give a little more stability to the eggs that are together like this. We're doing this twice. We're doing this 2 eggs and then 2 more eggs. And what we're going to do, we're going to take our little Easter egg tower and glue it to one of our other Easter eggs, our wooden ones, and glue a wooden one on top. Again, I'm just making little towers, I guess. Something like candlesticks. I think they turned out super, super cute though. Then I just take some more Dollar Tree ribbon, dovetail it up, make messy bows, 2 messy bows, X bows, whatever you want to call them, and stick them right there in the center. I just glue them right to the center, right there where the Easter eggs meet. And I think it turned out super cute. Again, super, super simple. That's what I'm all about. I try to not get too complicated. For one thing, I wouldn't be able to do it probably if I got too complicated. But for another thing, you know, I like the cheap and the easy. Not cheap, but affordable. Sorry, I should have chose my words a little bit better. But I just fluff up my bows. I did make a small little shoestring bow also with the purple and white polka dotted ribbon and just stuck that right in the middle. And once we get that finished, I'm showing y'all a lot more than what I thought I showed you. Again, glue that right in the middle. And then we're going to take our hot glue and just glue it right there to the center where those Easter eggs meet. I hope y'all like this one. I think it turned out super, super cute. So here is our final reveal. Some of these projects are a little different from what I usually do. I'm not usually this colorful or whimsical, but I love how each and every one of them turned out, and I hope that y'all enjoyed them. Again, don't forget to check out the playlist and Connie and Amanda's channels. Thanks for watching. Y'all come back now. You hear?